I'm really glad you said something, about the thing with, people saying things about Boston. I really respect you saying that.
A lot of people have been trying to attack Boston on my show. I believe it's because I attacked Victor Black, followed by Broderick Chavez recently. This has nothing to do with Boston. But I want to say something to the audience. If you attack Boston on my page, you'll either be blocked or I'm going to go after you. And the guy who knows what I'm talking about, I've just had a very severe conversation with him and screamed at him on voice note many times. So he's a famous guy. Boston knows what I'm talking about. I just want to be clear to people. To me in life, the most important value is loyalty, right? So I am loyal to my friends, genuinely. I have my friends from when I was 10 years old, I'm still friends with, and I'm loyal to people. If you attack my friend, you better have a legit reason for saying it. And if you do, I'm going to take it to him and ask if he maybe could change that thing. And that's his decision. I'm never going to throw somebody, my friend who is Boston, off my podcast. That will never, ever happen. So stop that shit. It's really offensive to me personally, not to Boston. Second of all, I want to say something. For those that say Boston spread a lot of bad stuff in the industry, for God's sake, you guys haven't listened to the podcast. Boston never, ever recommends anything crazy on this podcast. In fact, he constantly warns people about megadosing. He is like that to his clients. He's not crazy, doesn't do the things that he used to do for himself to his own clients, and that's before he got the kidney thing. Since the kidney thing, our show is a reminder to the audience every week of the dangers that can happen with bodybuilding or with steroid use, let's say.
And you've seen those emails. You've seen those emails that I forwarded you from people, right? That praise the show, saying that they got their creatinine checked and they're looking out for their health now when they never did before. I send you those emails.
Let's be clear to the audience. I mean, not to toot our own horn, but where did bodybuilding learn that steroids are directly toxic to the kidneys, irrespective of blood pressure? From this channel, never before. Where did people start using ARBs? From this channel, never before. Where did people start using beta blockers? From this channel, never before. Where did people start using ezetimibe? From this channel, never before. So if you're going to come and attack a channel for being bad for health because you dislike Boston, because you're jealous or whatever the hell is wrong with you, it's not going to go in this channel, right? Anyone who says that will be blocked. I don't accept that. Don't attack my friends whatsoever. How early did you get married?
I've been with my wife since 1998.
Wow, that's wonderful. We're a family channel. We really respect people that people that are loyal to their wives. That's wonderful.
I am so big on loyalty and family. It's insane. That's why I'm really glad you said something, about the thing with, people saying things about Boston. I really respect you saying that because I'm huge on loyalty, bro. Like I was raised differently, very rough, kind of upbringing, and loyalty's huge, and especially now, from a spiritual aspect, you have to be loyal, and your family is literally everything. It's a blessing from God in every aspect.
How did your rough upbringing bring out so I'm curious if this is what you're describing, because in my case, I didn't have like a close family connection. So my friends sort of became my family when I was young. I think that's how I read some books and I started to realize there are some psychologists who think that like people who don't have strong or close relationship with their families end up developing a family network with their friends. They take their friends much more seriously. Is that what happened to you, sort of?
I think that you end up appreciating loyalty so much because you expect it to be from family sometimes. And then when it's not there and you find it with someone who is not blood related, then you really appreciate it in every way. I think that has a lot to do with it. And especially like, being raised in a more like, kind of darker, rougher, area and, in a dysfunctional family and stuff like that, and seeing things that a kid shouldn't see, things like that, you end up becoming extremely loyal. I mean, and I've always been that way. And again, OCD, which we've talked about a little bit, I'm my own worst critic in every way. So if I'm not loyal, it'll beat me up. You know what I'm saying? It keeps you in check. That's where I think OCD, serves people well. You're always watching everything you're doing. I think that has a lot to do with it.